Good day, St. Martin. I'm Jacinda Lasser.
And I'm Olson Lawrence.
And welcome back to another edition of St. Martin NEWSDESK.
Brought to you by the good people at TV15.
Where we have the latest and most important stories on the island and beyond.
True and all of that. Please note that NEWSDESK will be off air for the holiday break and will resume regular broadcast on Monday, December 29th.
Let's see the top headlines. Special team arrests suspects with illegal firearm and narcotics on Christmas Eve. The special team of the police force of St. Martin, KPSM, continued heightened controls and preventative searches on Christmas Eve to ensure public safety during the holiday period. On December 24th, officers stopped the rider of a red and white scooter in the Fort William area for a routine check. During a preventative search, police discovered a loaded 9mm firearm with 6 rounds of ammunition, along with a small quantity of narcotics in the suspect's bag. The suspect, identified by initials TJL, was immediately arrested and taken into custody. KPSM reiterated its zero-tolerance approach toward illegal firearms and narcotics, emphasizing that controls and preventative searches will continue island-wide. Residents are encouraged to remain alert and report any suspicious activities to the authorities. Pedestrian killed in collision with heavy goods vehicle in St. James. A man in his 60s died Tuesday night after being struck by a heavy goods vehicle in St. James, Marigot. The accident occurred around 9:30 p.m. on the RN7 below the You and Me restaurant. Frenchside firefighters responded to the scene and found the victim in cardiac arrest. Despite resuscitation efforts and his urgent transport to the Louis Constant Fleming Hospital, the man was pronounced dead. The road was fully closed during the emergency response as firefighters worked alongside SMUR and the National Gendarmerie. The Gendarmerie is investigating the incident and is appealing to the public for information, particularly regarding the heavy goods vehicle involved. Anyone with information is asked to call the relevant authorities. In a repeated news report, prepare to ring in 2026 in Great Bay. Mariners reminded of safety exclusion zone. Port St. Martin Group PSG has confirmed that preparations are underway for the annual New Year's Eve fireworks display over Great Bay, scheduled for midnight on Wednesday, December 31st, as the country welcomes 2026. The display remains a major highlight of the island's year-end celebrations, bringing together residents, visitors, and stakeholders for a festive close to the year. To ensure public and maritime safety, a mandatory 250-meter safety exclusion zone will be enforced around the fireworks launch barge from 11 a.m. on December 31st until midnight. PSG advises all mariners, boaters, and marinas with vessels anchored or moored in Great Bay to make the necessary arrangements and comply with the restrictions. Port St. Martin encourage everyone to celebrate responsibly and enjoy a safe and joyful New Year's Eve in Great Bay. But first, here's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Martin, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into the forecast and see how the skies are treating us. The Met Department of St. Martin is keeping a sharp eye on the Atlantic, ready to update you with the latest. So don't forget to follow NewsDesk on Facebook for your
At Talon, we believe connection goes beyond signals. It's about people. From every call, every laugh,
Hi, Merry Christmas. Thanks for calling.
every moment shared across our island,
Game time.
we're reminded this network was built by St. Martin for St. Martin.
I couldn't. Oh, I got you. Don't worry, man. We're good.
When are you coming to St. Martin?
All right, let's go. Go. Go.
Here's to staying connected to what matters most. Your connection, your Christmas.
I am Karim Tulen, co-founder of Carib Assist Pro. Our goal is to help busy professionals, elderly, housewives, local, tourists, practically anybody that needs assistance in the day-to-day chores.
We have different services like groceries, do your shopping, and also run your errands. We can provide transportation services for all members of the family, whether it's you on commute or getting the kids to school. House activities and house services that include pet sitting. All of these let us take off your hands and let us make those reservations so you don't have to stress about having a good time.
So you can have less stress and more free time. Through our discretion, we make an impression.
PJIAE partners with Rise Foundation to support youth during the holidays. Princess Juliana International Airport Operating Company, PJIAE, partnered with the Rise Foundation this holiday season to support vulnerable youth and strengthen its commitment to community engagement on St. Martin. The initiative included a Christmas Angels program in the airport's check-in hall, where gift wishes from children in need were quickly adopted by employees and travelers. PJIAE and the Rise Foundation also visited 2 foster homes, delivered gifts, food, and holiday cheer to the children. PJIAE and the Rise Foundation also visited 2 foster homes, delivering gifts, food, and holiday cheer to the children. PJIAE President and CEO Michael Cleaver said supporting youth is a core responsibility, emphasizing that investing in children helps build a stronger future for St. Martin. Curaçao government bond fully subscribed at 3.6% interest rate. The Central Bank of Curaçao and St. Martin announced the successful subscription of the Curaçao government bond issued on December 18, 2025, with a fixed interest rate of 3.6% and a maturity period running through 2055. Investors subscribe a total nominal amount of 115.7 million Caribbean guilders, which was fully accepted at an issue price of 100.00 and a yield of 3.6%. Settlement of the bond issuance was completed on Thursday, December 18th, at the Central Bank of Curaçao and St. Martin. Mandatory business closure on New Year's Day, limited exception granted for Philipsburg shops. The public is reminded that Thursday, January 1st, 2026, New Year's Day, is an official public holiday. In accordance with the National Ordinance on Shop Closure, all businesses, including standalone casinos and lottery establishments, are required to remain closed on this day. However, the Minister of Tourism, Economic Affairs, Traffic and Telecommunications, known as TEAT, has granted a special exemption allowing shops in Philipsburg to open from 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. on New Year's Day. This exemption is due to the high number of cruise ships scheduled to visit the port, and it's intended to support economic activities and enhance the visitor experience. Businesses choosing to open must comply with all applicable labor regulations. The exception does not affect businesses already permitted to operate under the law, including pharmacies for medical products only, bars and restaurants, hotels and guest houses, shops located at hotels, the airport and the harbor, funeral parlors, gas stations, and bakeries selling pastries and dairy products. Still ahead, St. Martin takes part in high-level kingdom discussions marking 15 years since 10-10-10. Minister Plenipotentiary Dr. Anders Gracita Arundel and Prime Minister the Honorable Luke Marcelina reflect on constitutional developments and the future of kingdom relations. That feature story is coming up next.
You know, we all talk about having rights. And yeah, we do.
We have the right to be safe,
the right to learn and get an education,
the right to speak up and be heard,
the right to dream big and build our future.
But listen, rights don't stand alone.
We also have responsibilities.
Real talk, if we want respect, we gotta give respect too.
St. Martin is our home.
So let's protect it. Keep our beaches clean, our streets clean, and show love to nature.
Healthy island, healthy future.
Our parents and guardians do a lot for us.
Let's show respect, talk to them, and listen, even when it's hard.
School prepares us for life.
So we show up, we stay focused, and we put in effort.
We want opportunities, so we work for them.
We are part of this community, every village, every culture, every neighborhood.
Let's be kind, positive, and supportive.
A stronger community starts with us.
And most importantly, we are responsible for ourselves.
We make healthy choices for our mind and body.
We believe in our goals and our voice and our future.
Our rights gives us power, our responsibilities makes us leaders. Together we rise.
The Convention of the Rights of the Child isn't just a policy, it's protection and responsibility. When our children learn their rights, they are better prepared to take on their responsibility. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Department of Youth.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every life, every adventure. #1 provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them it's there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Hi, my name is Mark Johnston from the Jewel Cottage and the Cottage Club Hotel in Sabre. I use Card Assist in St. Martin for all my shopping needs, and they provide me great service and they deliver everything in perfect condition and on time.
Today on our NEWSDESK feature story, we take a deeper look at the issues shaping life, policy and progress across our island and the region. Our feature asks a guiding question. It breaks down the complexities behind major decisions, community concerns, and long-term developments that affect our environment, our economy, and the way we live. Our feature explores not only what is happening, but why it matters and what it could mean for St. Martin's future. Minister Plenipotentiary of St. Martin, Her Excellency Dr. Anders Gracita R. Arundel, recently represented the country at the 36th Inter-Expo Kingdom Relations Congress in The Hague, an annual forum dedicated to dialogue and reflection on relations within the Kingdom of the Netherlands. This year's three-day Congress was held under the theme 15 Years After 10-10-10, marking a critical milestone since the constitutional reforms that reshaped the kingdom in 2010. The gathering brought together political leaders, academics, policymakers, students, and experts from across the kingdom to assess 15 years of constitutional development and to engage in forward-looking discussions on governance, cooperation, and mutual responsibility. Reflecting on the significance of the Congress, Minister Plenipotentiary Arundel underscored the importance of continuity and documentation within such long-standing forums. She noted that 36 years of Inter-Expo represents a unique opportunity not only to reflect on decades of dialogue but also to capture outcomes in a meaningful way. According to the minister, maintaining a record of these discussions allows participating countries to respond thoughtfully, strengthen policy preparation, and build effectively toward future congresses, including the upcoming 37th edition. A central moment of this year's Congress was the keynote address by the Honorable Prime Minister of St. Martin, Dr. Luc Marcelina, entitled 15 Years of Constitutional Autonomy. In his address, the Prime Minister encouraged participants to view the post-2010 period not in isolation but within a broader historical framework. He emphasized that St. Martin's present-day constitutional and governance reality is a result of more than a century of political transitions, negotiations, and institutional reforms. In his keynote, Prime Minister Marcelina spoke candidly about the realities following 10-10-10. While country status marked a historic milestone for St. Martin, he acknowledged that it also introduced new responsibilities and complex challenges. He reminded participants that St. Martin is a constituent country within the kingdom, not a fully autonomous state, and that this constitutional reality requires honest self-assessment, strong institutions, and meaningful partnerships both within the Kingdom of the Netherlands and across the wider Caribbean region. Throughout the Congress, discussions explored a broad range of themes central to the kingdom's future. These included equitable education, constitutional development, good governance, economic resilience, integrity, and ongoing balance between supervision and mutual trust. The active involvement of students, researchers, and representatives from across the kingdom reinforced the value of inclusion, dialogue, and knowledge exchange in shaping future policy directions. Later in the program, Prime Minister Marcelina participated in a high-level panel discussion alongside former Dutch Prime Minister Jan Pieter Balkenende and other kingdom representatives. During this exchange, he emphasized that constitutional arrangements are not static structures. But living frameworks that must evolve in response to contemporary realities. He called for a modernized kingdom model grounded in equality, mutual respect, and shared responsibility among all constituent countries, While not all prime ministers within the kingdom were in attendance, the Congress nevertheless demonstrated a shared willingness to critically reflect on the past 15 years and to engage constructively on the path forward. The event also provided an important moment for the introduction of Prime Minister Marcelina to the presumptive new Prime Minister of the Netherlands, Rob Jetten, further strengthening diplomatic connections and dialogue within the kingdom. The 36th Inter-Expo Kingdom Relations Congress served as a timely moment of reflection and dialogue, highlighting both the progress made since 10-10-10 and the new work that remains. As St. Martin continues to engage at the kingdom level, discussions such as these remain essential in shaping a future built on cooperation, trust, and shared responsibility. That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday morning at 8 a.m. on TV 15 and then across all social media platforms. Alistair Lawrence.
And I'm Jessica Lassa, wishing you an amazing evening. See you soon.
Stay friendly. St. Martin.